What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror slasher film. Today we're going to talk about the film See No Evil from WWE Films. It was released May 19th, 2006. And it was from director Gregory Dark, who would go on to do Secret Games, Secret Games 2, The Secret, and Secret Games 3. He also did Mirror Images and Mirror Images 2, Little Fish, Strange Pond, and Signs of the Night. This had a budget of $8 million and a box office earnings of 18.6. It's considered a flop, I think, when it originally was released after marketing costs and all that. Or it broke even or something. But yeah, I remember when this came out and went to theaters. I was like, I don't know, like 14 or something like that. And yeah, I used to be like a wrestling fan when I was a young teen, and I was excited to see Kane, the wrestler, in a horror film, and I was so happy to see it and went and saw it, and I thought it was awesome. Rewatching it now, knowing everything I know about movies and stuff, man, this movie's not that great. Yeah, so has your typical aggressive mother backstory with the child being like having mommy issues and stuff, and goes on. Basically, he's like somewhat mentally ill, I guess, and big and hulking, and just goes on a killing spree. There's an abandoned hotel where these young inmates from juvie are coming to help clean, and then they slowly get picked off one by one. With a clueless cop in the middle of it and everything, who actually um, witnessed what happened to the actual guy. But yeah, it's very standard slasher territory. It does have some interesting dark images, some good kills and practical effects are in this. The acting's meh. It's not the greatest. There is some pretty cheesy looking um, cheesy acting and stuff like that. And it does have this dark greeny look for the most part for some reason. And it could just be the website I was watching it on, but yeah, it wasn't that interesting to me. Like after watching so many slasher films and stuff, this was definitely not the most well thought out film. It was pretty standard run of the mill. And yeah, Kane does have a hulking thing. He can be really creepy on screen and stuff. But if you don't have the right backstory for the character, then yeah, and just give him a standard killer backstory. It doesn't make him any more menacing or anything. And overall, I thought it was just a standard slasher. Um, yeah, there's some pretty good kills. It was really funny how they overcome and beat him, and like get how they try to kill him and stuff was hilarious. But yeah, but for the most part, it was okay. It's just a mindless popcorn violent type of slasher film. There's not really anything scary about this film, or there's also not much going on. The characters aren't really well fleshed out or anything like that, but you don't need to be in a slasher film. And they try to give you this edgy sort of like cop that somewhat knows what's going on but won't say anything. But then that just goes nowhere. And oh yeah, so it was kind of like a dud. That once that you figure that out, and then it just abruptly ends almost, and it wasn't that well put together. So for the most part, it was not as good as I remember it being. So, but I got to relive it at least and see what it is now that I'm 31. So, but yeah, yeah. So, See No Evil, not my type of thing. Some people might love it. I know a lot of wrestling fans love movies like this and stuff. So, if there's a wrestler in it, like people are probably gonna squeal in the comments that I'm not a huge fan of this, but whatever. Kane used to be one of my favorite wrestlers, and I used to love. And once I heard he was going to be in a horror film, that was like one of my favorite things because I was right into the horror, just getting into it when all this came out, and yeah, it was just best of both worlds at the time with metal music too in it, and yeah, so all my favorite stuff. But like, I haven't watched wrestling in like 20 years or no, less than that, like 18 years or something. So yeah, but yeah, it was okay, I guess. So I'll give See No Evil a 2 8.5, I guess, for now, because it has some good gore effects and some cool kills at least. So, yeah. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. There is a sequel. If you want me to check it out, let me know down below. But and if it sounds like something you're interested in, you want to check it out, I'll link the whole film down below where you can watch it for free down there. But also my Instagram's always linked down below. That's where I post clips of films and review in the future. All my stories at the film title hashtag and subject on film and hashtag, so you're aware of it. And my letterbox down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating when I have to watch those films. And also I have TikTok, or not TikTok, Twitter, the other one that starts with a T. Yeah, at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share it to some more people wherever. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any, and let me know if you want me to do the sequel. Also, if you have any other films or film franchises in any genre that I want to hear my opinions on in the future, and if there doesn't matter what streaming service they're on or anything, let me know down below. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them, make sure you subscribe. Hope we'll find something weird, obscure, and odd that you found out without checking that together, and also so you hear my opinions on popular films, classic films, and reviews and other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to go into really obscure 70s horror, sci-fi thriller type of thing called Created to Kill, which is also released as Embryo. I'm going to check that one out and see how this goes. So I have a DVD pack of 6 really obscure movies that I've never heard of, so I'm going to sit through them all and let you know what I thought of each of them. So Created to Kill is the first one. We'll be doing that next, so make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those big hulking killers lurking in abandoned hotels, and killing off the cleaners. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.